Last time on Abandoned, the remaining contestants were dealing with the aftermath of the shocking elimination of Pantseer and Vivillon, but mostly Pantseer. However, that shock was replaced with an even bigger shock when I revealed the end of Team Lunala and Team Solgaleo, effectively merging the teams. I then immediately introduced the challenge of racing to the finish, as well as the prize and punishment twist that would be awarded to 2 contestants. Tyrogue and EEVEE, knowing they were short on allies from their old team, joined forces with ELECTRIKE, FLAAFFY, and the rest of their alliance, creating a 6-person union. Speaking of FLAAFFY, her relationship with DEWOTT hit a bit of a snag after DEWOTT said "I love you" and she didn't say it back. The very definition of awkwardness. Meanwhile, Fletchinder's luck was starting to go downhill after she confronted Ghastly on his devious idol play, and when Munchlax stated he wanted out of her deal. She did, however, discover Riolu's two-faced nature, and rejected his suggestion of an alliance. After losing Fletchinder, Ghastly, now Haunter, formed an unlikely bond with MISMAGIUS during the challenge, discovering they shared more in common than they realized. And finally, after his lies were uncovered, Froslass was giving Ivysaur the literal cold shoulder. That is, until he saved her ass from a wild Ursaring. With the challenge over, I revealed the new twist of the season and split the contestants into 3 new teams: Team Xurkitree, Team Buzzwole, and Team Guzzlord. Magby and Ivysaur, who was initially in first but fell to 19th after leaving to save Froslass, were forced to draw for the prize and punishment for finishing in the bottom of the pack. Magby earned immunity for the next challenge, while Ivysaur was automatically eliminated from Abandoned without even a ceremony. Was that a controversial elimination? Maybe, but hey, it makes great TV. With new teams in play, how will they affect the contestants' games going forward? Find out right now on Abandoned! Ugh, morning. I swear, it doesn't matter how long you're here, you never get used to these beds. Hey, Frostlass. You feeling better? I'm trying to. It's just hard, you know? Ivysaur was really all I had out here. Every time I was ever depressed or scared for what was coming, he'd always find a way to calm me down and start thinking clearly again. With him gone, I just feel so... lost? Yeah, lost. Lost and scared. Well, look, just because Ivysaur's gone, that doesn't mean your game is over too. You just need to get back out into the pool of players and find some new allies. I know, you're right, it's just difficult. I was tied to Ivysaur for so long that I don't really know where to turn. Well, I can help you out if you want. Really? Totally. I've got a solid alliance with MINCCINO, and we could always use another member, especially with how things are now. But what about our old teams? You mean old team alliances? Frostless, we're not Solgaleos and Lunalas anymore. We're Guzzlords. And as stupid of a mascot as a Guzzlord is, it represents a new change. What do you say? I'd love to join your alliance. Thank you so much, Kirlia. Of course. It's no problem. Whew. This new twist Bisharp led into the game has thrown everyone for a loop, and everyone's still trying to get used to the new dynamics. Others, like myself, have started to notice how everyone's faring team-wise. Team Circuitry has an advantage for the former Solgaleos, 4-2. My team, Team Guzzlord, has an advantage for the former Lunalas, 4-2, while Team Buzzwole is at an even 3-3. However, I don't really want to follow team lines. Frostlass seems way more trustworthy than Riolu at this point, and I'd much rather stick with her and MINCCINO going forward. This switch is a chance for some players to emerge from the shadows and start playing this game for real, and I want to be one of them. We'll see what happens. I gotta be honest here. It feels kind of weird to have an alliance meeting without DEWOTT and Magby. It's just the two of us for a change. Well, it's not just us. Tyrogue will be here in a minute. Oh, right. Forgot about Tyrogue. Mood killer. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Oh, it's no problem. We were just about to get started. Alright. Now that we're on new teams, I think it's best to just spill everything that we know about our old teams. I like that. Get everything out in the open. Okay, let's get started. Whew. The team switch has shaken up this game in too many ways to count, and our original 4-person alliance has been split up. DEWOTT's on another team, and to be honest, maybe a little space is a good thing for us at the moment, given the circumstances. Magby, on the other hand, doesn't even have a team, and who knows if he'll end up with us after the challenge. Lucky for me and ELECTRIKE, we were able to get Tyrogue onto our side. So now we have intel from both teams, and hopefully a stronger dynamic. I hope. So, Fletchinder and Riolu were the main problems, and there's a 4-person union between Kirlia, MINCCINO, GROVYLE, and CORPHISH. Well, there was. I don't know if anything was set in stone. I think now that they're split up, they're on their own, for the most part. Okay, that's still something to watch for. Alright, that was good. I think this was a successful first meeting. I'll see you guys later for lunch. Alright, I'm going for a jog. See you later. You think we can trust him? I think so. I hope so. Tyrogue, hey! Just the guy I wanted to see. Oh, hey, CORPHISH. Kinda surprised to see you out here. Oh yeah, I love it here. It's a great place to just absorb nature and get lost in your own thoughts. You mean by getting high, right? Obviously. Of course. What can I do for you, CORPHISH? Well, Tyrogue, I was wondering if you'd be interested in a proposition of sorts. Proposition? Yeah, I mean, we're the only former Lunalas on this new team, and I'm worried that the Solgaleos will band together to get rid of us. It's a pretty simple plan for an alliance like that. Oh, I don't know about that, CORPHISH. I don't think the 4 of them all get along, especially with someone like Haunter. I don't know. I already saw him chatting with MISMAGIUS during the challenge. I don't know what it was about, but it certainly wasn't about the benefits of being ghosts. It was shady. Interesting. But that's still only 2 of them. I know ELECTRIKE and FLAAFFY aren't with them. I managed to get them onto my side during the challenge yesterday. If you want, I could probably bring you in too, then we'd have the majority. Are you sure you can trust them? I think so. They seem like people who won't stab you in the back. Didn't you say that about Riolu? That's true, but they're not Riolu. I'm getting a much different vibe from them than I ever got from Riolu. Okay, if you say so, but I still want us to stick together as much as possible, and watch out for any potential trouble. Alright, you got it. Sweet! Later, dude. I was all finished with my alliance meeting with FLAAFFY and ELECTRIKE when, out of nowhere, CORPHISH shows up and says he wants to work with me, too. I never realized my loyalty would be such a high commodity on this team. In all seriousness, though, CORPHISH, as crazy as he tends to be, he did bring up some good points. And maybe having an old teammate on my side would be a good thing going forward. I may not be the smartest guy here, but even I realize when the numbers aren't on my side. My one regret when I left this game last time was that I didn't play hard enough. And I don't want to go home again anytime soon. I think with Tyrogue on my side, and whatever allies he says he has, I think it can help get me much farther in this game. What the hell am I gonna do? I don't know what the hell has been going on with me these last couple of weeks. I had allies, I had friends, I had some sense of power, and then came the kiss. The only freaking thing I've been able to think about for the last couple of weeks. I've tried to get it out of my mind, but I can't. It's just conjured up all of these weird feelings I shouldn't be having. Ugh, my brain is nothing but mush. Hey, Quills! Ah! Zorua, you scared me. Oh, sorry. I was just looking for you. Lunch is almost ready. You okay? Yeah, of course. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be okay? I'm Quilava. Everything is completely okay all the time. Yeah, I didn't buy a word of that. What's going on? It's nothing. Alright? No, it's not alright. Quilava, you're the only real ally I have left in this game. And the last thing either of us need is for us to keep secrets from each other. You're right, but some things are meant to be secrets, okay? It's personal. Then let me help you. Bottling up your emotions on something is never a good thing. Eventually, there's too much for the bottle to handle, and it'll break. I'll take my chances, thank you very much. Quilava, I'm really concerned right now. I'm not leaving until I know what's wrong. Zorua, is SERVINE's taunting getting to you? Do you still miss Pantsier? Did you get some sad news from home or something? Just tell me! For Arceus' sake, my problem is you! What? What did I do? You know exactly what you did 2 weeks ago. What? Oh, for crying out loud. The kiss? Come on. I thought we were past this. I said I was sorry a million times, and I promised it wouldn't happen again. Well, that one time has left me with a lot of confusing feelings. What do you mean, confusing feelings? I don't know. Ever since that day, I've been dreaming about you, seeing you differently. Things that, before the kiss, would never have happened to me. Quilava, do you have feelings for me? No! Of course not. I'm straight. You know that. Well, from what you just said, I really question that. Look, it's just a lot more complex than it sounds. How? I don't know. Look, I really can't deal with this right now. I have to go. Wait, Quilava! Yeah, that didn't go as planned. What the actual f***? Apparently, Quilava is still harping on that stupid kiss a few weeks ago, and maybe feels some sort of attraction to me. I don't even know. It's all so confusing. I thought we were past this, but apparently not. Ugh. After the challenge yesterday, I was deemed teamless, and it's really not a good feeling. The worst part of it is that I don't even have a place to sit in the mess hall. I'd normally sit with ELECTRIKE and the rest of his group, but I don't want it to seem like I'm making a deal with a team I'm not yet a part of. That'd put a target on each of our backs. So, with all the seats taken, I mean, it's not all bad. you get fresh air, you're with nature. Stevie! Well, never mind. Ah, Magby, there you are. How are you today? How do you think? I'm teamless and it doesn't feel good. Can't find a seat inside? Nope, don't want to stir the pot. Well, I've got a much better seat for you. Just follow me. Someplace I can actually eat? Sure, you could say that. Oh joy. This mush is somehow 3 different shades of gray, each more disgusting than the last. With me. Ah! But I just got breakfast. Don't care. With me. After the last challenge, I've added Riolu to my list of targets, and have determined that he is way more dangerous than Haunter is at the moment. Unfortunately, this team twist has separated us, and made it more difficult to target him. Lucky for me, I happen to have a man on the inside. Wait. Run that by me again? I want you to find some way, any way, to sabotage that sneaky devil Riolu in the next challenge. I don't care how you do it, just make sure you lose, and make sure he leaves. Let me ask you something. Did you suffer any recent head injury? No. Any bouts of amnesia or memory loss? You know, like Potheadl had? No, what's your point? Because you clearly don't remember a certain conversation we had yesterday. You know, the one where I said, I'm not doing any more of your dirty work? Oh, I remember it all right. And I just want to say, too bad. What do you mean, too bad? Because you're already in too deep. You've already committed a big crime in ruining Swellow's guitar. And unfortunately, that kind of stuff can't be undone. What are you saying? I'm saying, you do what I say, I keep your deep dark secrets safe. If not, I have a little chat with your teammates. You wouldn't. Wouldn't I? You're really going to resort to blackmail. You realize how cliche that is, right? I wouldn't see this as blackmail. I'd see this as you actually start to play this game like a person should and get your hands dirty. You remember what I told you before, and those dishes aren't going to wash themselves. You're insane. I can't just target somebody without any clear motive. Oh, you want motive? You got it. Riolu's a bad egg who betrayed his alliance, and he also knows about you messing with Swellow's guitar. What? How'd that happen? Not important. The point is, you have a motive, now act on it. What are you two doing back here? Oh, crap. Munchlax wanted a tour of the kitchen too, and I was wondering if you could give it to him. Really? What? Just go with it. It makes his day. Oh my god, I'd love to, but Bisharp actually just came into the mess hall. It's challenge time, and this time y'all gotta head over to the other building. Maybe some other time? Oh, okay, great. We're on our way. Great. Thanks a lot. Now I'm stuck on some stupid tour. Relax, it's not much of a tour. Well, it would seem my weak moment of helping Fletchinder has put me in a very bad position. I don't want to sabotage again, but I also don't want to be found out. Honestly, it seems like all of our challenges lately involve us walking somewhere. Why can't Bisharp ever bring the challenge to us for a change, like he did at the start of the game? I swear, you just find a reason to groan and whine about everything. How is this whining? You're not even walking to the challenge. You're flying. Well, it's not any different than you complaining all the time. Excuse me? Ugh. Why did we have to get stuck with both of them on this team? Trust me, it's not the most frustrating thing to happen lately. Son of a bitch. What do you think the challenge is? I don't know, but all of this walking is making me nervous. We thought yesterday was just going to be a run in the forest, and now all this shit happened. At this point, nothing's certain. Bisharp could be planning anything. Like a birthday party? Probably not that, MINCCINO. Whatever Bisharp has planned, I'm confident we'll be able to handle it. We've all made it this far, and I think we're all more capable than we realize. Right, DEWOTT? DEWOTT? What? Oh, sorry, I got distracted. After the challenge ended yesterday, I knew I had to get FLAAFFY and try to talk and explain what I said to her. But I haven't really had any chance to talk to her, either from bad timing or my complete reluctance to talk about this. It's just so embarrassing. Today, I just want that to be the farthest thing from my brain, and I want to focus on whatever this challenge is full force. It's delaying the inevitable, but it's a necessary delay. At least, I think it is. Hello, contestants, and welcome to the abandoned kitchen! It doesn't really look abandoned. Yeah, it looks like it was just built. You can't just slap the word abandoned onto everything and expect it to work. Oh, I'm sorry, are you the host? Didn't think so. Now, we're here in the kitchen to talk about a serious issue. Food. Specifically, camp food. You've been enjoying Chef Hariyama's food for the past month now. He knows what enjoy means, right? Standing right here and I try my best, you know. But now is your chance to see if you can actually be as good of a chef as he is. In Abandoned's first ever cook-off. Basically, you three teams will be in charge of deciding a 3-course meal to serve to a very special guest judge. That judge will score each dish out of 10 points, and the 2 teams with the highest point totals at the end of the challenge will earn immunity for the night. And the team with the highest total out of everyone will earn the advantage for next episode. You will have 3 hours to prepare your meal, but only a half hour to gather all of your ingredients from the pantry. So if there's something you need last minute, you better hurry your ass up and get all you need. Understand?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, I'm sure you're curious as to who this mystery guest is. My guess is that it's some sort of famous world-class chef. Ooh, like Gordon Rampardos? Richard Blaziken? Alton Bronzor? All great guesses, and all ones I've tried. But no, that will remain secret until it's time to judge. In the meantime, you guys have work to do, and your first order of business is choosing your team's head chef. They'll be in charge of not only cooking, but also overseeing all duties from the rest of their team. Choose your head chefs now. I'll do it for us, Bisharp. Oh, okay, fair enough. DEWOTT's in charge. What the hell, you could have asked us first. Trust me, I need this distraction more than anything. Do you want to do it? I could, but I don't know much about cooking. Well, you know leadership. You've showcased it plenty of times. Oh. Fair enough. I'll do it, Bisharp. I think I know my way around a kitchen. I could cook up some pretty sweet recipes. Do any of them not involve pot? Of course. Not. Thought so. I'll do it for the Buzzwolves, Bisharp. Excellent. Head chefs are decided. You have 3 hours to prepare something awesome. Go. I hope these kids do good on the challenge today, but not too good. This may seem ridiculous, but if this show actually does get a second season, I don't want Bisharp to find new talent to replace me in the kitchen. Your man's got to pay the bills somehow. Alright, does anyone have a clear plan on what dish we should make? No. As expected. I don't really think any of us know that much about cooking. Do we? I can make a mean plate of nachos. I can make toast. Does heating up leftovers count as cooking? Okay then, here's what we're gonna do. Let's just rummage through the pantry and see what we can find. Maybe we'll be inspired once we actually see what we get to work with. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the other teams were doing. I'd be shocked if any of them already had a plan in place. Alright people, here's our plan. If we want to impress this guest judge, there's only one route we need to go. Seafood. Oh, pretty! It almost looks intimidating. Oh, it is intimidating, and very difficult to make. We don't have a lot of time, so we need to get the ingredients as soon as possible. Are you sure that this is the best idea, DEWOTT? None of us are 5-star chefs, and you're wanting to make lobster. That's a pretty complicated dish. Look, Riolu, I don't know how things worked on your old team, but we're not on your old team anymore. If we want to win, we need to go above and beyond like never before. If that means taking some risks, then so be it. Now, we have a job to do, so let's do it. Let's move, now! Wow. Okay, maybe that was a little harsh back there. but I'm really trying to take my mind off this whole situation with FLAAFFY, and taking the charge in this challenge seemed like the perfect way to do so. It may mean acting like a bit of a tyrant, but right now it's what I need to do to get this whole FLAAFFY situation off my mind. Ugh. I can't reach that baking powder. Hey, DEWOTT, can you help me reach that? No, not really. What? It'll just take a second, please? Then get a freaking step stool or something. We're on separate teams now, and I can't babysit you every moment of every challenge. You're on your own. What the hell was that? Do you even know how to cook? I mean, I know a little. I'm not an expert, but I'm sure I know more than you. Hey, I know how to cook. Really, what can you make? Toast? Yeah, that shut you up. Now, I've been thinking, if we want to win this challenge, we need to stand out. And I think the best way to do that is to go meatless. You mean vegetarian dishes? Exactly. If we're able to make awesome dishes, that's one thing. But everyone will probably use something like chicken or steak or lobster. We take out the meat, we show creativity. That'll surely get us a ton of points. That's actually not bad. I'm interested. I'm a hardcore carnivore, but I'm down to prep some veggies. I'll do it. You're agreeing with me for once? Oh yeah, and if we lose, it's your ass on the line. Great. Glad to have your support. Now, I've taken the liberty of finding some doable dishes in the cookbook. It's a 3-course meal, so we'll have to split up. For starters, I found a nice, simple fruit and nut salad I was hoping EEVEE and GROVYLE could put together and elevate. Okay, sweet. Next, we have a sweet potato and fennel eggplant lasagna that would be perfect as our entree. Quilava, I could really use your help making that. Oh, I'm actually not very handy in the kitchen. I'd feel much more comfortable with the salad, if that's okay. Oh, Quills, the recipe's really easy. I'm sure you could pick it up quickly. No, please. I just want to do the salad. Okay? Look, I won't talk about earlier if you don't want to. Zorua! Please. Fine. You can do the salad. GROVYLE, you can do the lasagna with me then. What's so funny? Nothing. Just watching plans set in motion. And that just leaves the chocolate tofu mousse I was hoping that Fletchinder and SERVINE could take care of. What? No, I am not working with her. Can't one of us do the salad instead of those two? Ugh, look, I'm not in the mood to change things around more than I already have. Just suck it up and do it, please. Fine. I don't know what it is, but there's just something about Fletchinder I've never really cared for. And it's clear that she's not crazy about me either, thanks to the whole Haunter situation. I never look forward to any of the challenges Bisharp throws our way, but this one I detest more than ever. Why don't I like SERVINE? Where do I begin? She's rude, bossy, cruel to everyone, a giant threat, and worst of all, she took Haunter away from me. SERVINE is probably one of, if not my biggest competition left in the game. And the last thing I want is to be stuck working with her for hours on end. Although, this may be a way to prove that prick Haunter that I'm still a force he should be scared of. Damn. You must have cleared out an entire wall of food. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's gonna be worth it. I already know it. It better work, or it's your ass. Anyway, I was reading through some of the cookbooks Bisharp had lying around, and I stumbled across a 3-course meal that would be perfect for us to try and replicate. Check it out. Asparagus twists, creamy Tuscan chicken, and a giant skillet cookie. Not bad. Seems adequate. I like it. It doesn't seem too complicated, but also not too simple at the same time. Pretty standard meal. I know. I think the judge will appreciate the elevation of a simple meal like this. Now, since there's 6 of us and 3 dishes, I say we split up in pairs. Haunter and MISMAGIUS, you two seem to have the least cooking experience out of the 6 of us. So you can do the asparagus twists. It's real simple, just asparagus wrapped in bacon and puff pastry. Okay, I can do that. You really think this will win the challenge for us? You want to find something else? Alright, CORPHISH and I will do the chicken, and FLAAFFY, that leaves you and Tyrogue to make the skillet cookie. Sweet. I hope we can pull this off. Oh, you got this. Just one important rule. Try not to eat it. I know it sounds delicious, but that's for the judge. You got it. I love your laugh. What'd you say? What? Nothing. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Anyway, that just leaves us, CORPHISH. You ready to get cooking? Let's do it, man. Alright. I like where things are going. Hand me the chicken and we'll get started. Don't you have it? What are you talking about? It's in your bag, remember? Why would it be in my bag? Because I told you to grab the chicken back in the pantry. You never told me to grab chicken. Okay, quit joking around, CORPHISH. Seriously, hand over the chicken. You quit joking. You never said to grab it. Yes, I did. I vividly remember asking you, make sure to remember to grab the chicken, and you said okay. Oh, I thought you said chickpeas. That's why I grabbed chickpeas, dude. So, you're saying we don't have any chicken. The whole thing this meal is centered around, and we don't have it? Doesn't sound like it. Son of a bitch, that's not good, CORPHISH. The pantry's gonna close any minute now. We'll never get back there in time. Ugh, now I have to think of a whole new dinner plan. No, you don't. I can get over there in no time. Are you sure? Absolutely. I'll be back here before the pantry closes. Just get started. I've got this. Alright, but you better hurry. We don't have a ton of time. You got it. Whew. Honestly, that should have been my first clue that working with CORPHISH was not going to be easy. Whew. Got everything? Looks like it. Ugh, man, this food is heavy. At least you don't have to cook with a vindictive bitch. I heard that. Guys, please calm down. Things could be a lot worse than they really are. What the hell is this? I asked for lobster. Those are clearly not lobsters. DEWOTT, we searched the pantry 3 times. We couldn't find any lobster. Yeah, the only seafood we could find were these crabs. No, there's got to be lobster somewhere. Somebody go check again. MINCCINO, go look. What? Never mind. Munchlax, go look. We have 5 minutes left, dude. If we haven't found it yet, we're not going to find it at all. Ugh, this is a disaster. I gave you guys one job and you couldn't even do it right. We're screwed. DEWOTT, calm down. We may not have lobster, but we have another option. We'll just do a little research and find some dishes to center around that instead. It's going to be okay. Yeah, just calm down, man. You're right, guys. Sorry, I just got a little carried away. I really want this challenge to go smoothly. It will. We just need to plan some more. I was also able to find some salmon we can use. Maybe that can be our appetizer. And we can make some kind of dessert out of these berries. Maybe a fruit tart or something? Okay. Okay, I like that. Let's go with that. Curly and Frostlass, you take the berries and find a fruit tart recipe. Munchlax, take the salmon and get that started with MINCCINO. Riolu and I will start deshelling these crabs, okay? Okay! Great. Soon we'll have dishes good enough for everyone. Even the other teams will be enjoying them. Whew. DEWOTT's competitiveness was very surprising to watch. As much as I admire his motivation and focus, I have a feeling that will become his undoing sooner rather than later. He seems like a train wreck waiting to happen. So I might as well sit back and enjoy the show. Got it. Oh, thank Arceus, yes. Good work, CORPHISH. Let's get started on cooking. Yeah. Roger that. Just give me a minute. Or 2. Or 10. Ugh. Is that all we need? I think so. I checked the list 3 times. That should be everything. Sweet. Let's get this thing started. You want me to start boiling the water? Sure. In a second. Let's chop some of these vegetables first. Here's the fennel. Alright. Okay, so with chopping, you have to make sure you're delicate. And don't just seem like you're shredding the food entirely. They need to be precise cuts, and...
Done.
What? Holy crap, how did you manage to get that so perfect that quickly?
Hey, my arms practically have knives already on them. Plus, like I said, I happen to know my way around the kitchen.
Okay, you keep on chopping, I'll get started on the water.
Groovy. When you smoke as much weed as I do, you have to start thinking of clever ways to sneak it into places to get that extra buzz. That's how I got into cooking. Mostly edibles, like baked goods, or lasagnas like the one we're making now. But over time, I've gotten a little more creative. I once managed to turn some weed into popcorn seasoning, and I snuck it into a movie theater. I tell ya, if you think Sausage Party's a messed up movie now, you have no idea what it looks like when you're stoned as Ha ha! Got some more spices.
Dear Arceus, you have a gift!
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Alright, so the noodles are just about ready. I'm gonna start assembling this sucker, and then we'll just stick it into the oven, and pray that it all turns out alright.
Sweet. So, real quick, just out of curiosity, what was all that between you and Quilava earlier?
What? Oh, that. It's complicated.
How so?
It's just... It's a bit difficult to explain. There's just been some stuff going on between us for a while that we can't seem to get behind us.
You mean that kiss a while back?
What? How do you know about that? You weren't even on our team.
No, but Pantsier had a pretty big mouth.
Ugh, that stupid monkey. How much did he tell you?
Just that you kissed her, she said she was straight, and you left it at that.
Well, there's more. Apparently, she's had conflicting feelings about the kiss as of late that sound like she might have feelings for me now. But it also sounds like she's trying to deny them. So I don't even know where her head's at.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you still have feelings for her?
Well, I mean, I guess so. Even though I know she's straight, it's hard to get over a crush like that. And now that I know that there's a chance she might actually like me back, I can't help but get hopeful. I don't know if this is just her confusion, or if she's trying to play with my emotions somehow.
I don't think Quilava's that kind of person.
Me neither, but at this point I don't know what to think. Quilava's just sending me so many mixed signals, and I don't know what the hell she's doing. Ugh.
If you want my help, I happen to have some experience with lesbians.
Ugh, I don't want to hear about some secret porn collection, dude. I need actual help.
I wasn't talking about that. I meant my older sister, Vileplume. She's a lesbian.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Neither did she until about 2 years ago. She came to me with a dilemma that she had some weird feelings about her roommate, Tropius, and didn't really know what they meant. She said she had found herself daydreaming about her at strange times and found it difficult to date other guys because of her. It took a while, but I helped her realize that she had genuine romantic feelings for her, and that she was gay. I tell you, after that talk, there was a new energy in Plume. One I had never seen before. It was like she was finally her true self, for the first time in her life. And it all worked out for the best. Turns out Tropius had a thing for her, too.
Are they still together?
They actually just got engaged before I left.
Shut up, that's fantastic!
It really is. But my point is, maybe you know that Quilava's gay, but it doesn't sound like she does yet. And from the sound of things, she might not figure it out on her own.
So you're saying I need to help her realize that she's gay? But how do I do that?
Every situation's different. But however you do it, it needs to be effective. Quilava's not just in that closet. It sounds like she's trapped there. And she can't get out without the key.
The key. Whew. That talk with GROVYLE was surprisingly enlightening. I really didn't expect that. He helped me realize what exactly Quilava's going through. It's clear she needs some help to really be herself. And I think I know how to do it. after a slight change in the menu, things started to pick up. I had calmed myself down, and we started to work with the crab, ultimately settling on crab cakes. Still elegant, and challenging to the point that it will elicit some praise from the judge just for pulling it off. Along with the cakes, we have Munchlax and MINCCINO making salmon tostini, and Curlia and Frostlass making a mixed berry fruit tart. It's all coming together, and I really hope the guest judge is impressed. I hope. Hey Munchie, I got the spices for the salmon.
Oh, great. Just set them on the counter.
Alright. Salt and pepper. Just like Blue's Clues. And now I have paprika.
Yep, now you have wait. Oh, wait, stop! That's not paprika, that's cinnamon.
Oh, is that bad?
Absolutely. Cinnamon doesn't go with any of our dishes. You drop a dash of that in the mix and it's game over.
Oh no! We'd lose the challenge?
Yeah, we'd lose the challenge.
I'm so sorry, Munchlax.
What? Oh, it's fine, MINCCINO. Accidents happen. Why don't you go start peeling the vegetables? Maybe go in the other room and do it.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's let the crab rest for a little while. Okay. I think now's a good time for a 5-minute break. I agree. A true 5-minute break, though.
Now's your chance. You can't risk anyone finding out what you did.
Wow, Curlia, those look beautiful. Thanks. I know I've been kind of a fashion freak in the past, but I've always really loved baking. I used to make pies and cakes with my grandmother all the time when I was younger. I just love to make things look pretty. Yeah, I get that. I used to watch cooking shows all the time when I was younger, and I was just blown away by the amount of presentation that these chefs put in their food.
Ugh,
And
I can't do this.
helped inspire me to start
Munchlax? I got the knife stuck in something.
Oh, hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Do you ever feel that way, Curlia? Curlia? Curlia! What? You were staring out into space for a minute. Is everything okay? I don't know.
I couldn't do it. I don't care what Fletchinder will do to me. It's time to f***ing grow a pair and stand up to her onslaught of negativity. My entire game so far has been a disaster, and for once, I need to do something that I'm actually proud of. It's a good feeling.
What was that? Munchlax was clearly up to something shady earlier. I don't think he actually went through with it, but it was still very suspicious. Weird. How's the sauce coming, CORPHISH? Good, my man. Move aside, epic meal time. I'm the new sauce boss. Get it? You know, like Harley? Yeah, sure. Deep breath. Not that much longer, dude. Okay, all set. Twists are in the oven. Haunter, what are you doing?
Observing. They're already starting to bring them over to their side.
Who?
ELECTRIKE and FLAAFFY. They're already trying to expand their alliance and add more to their numbers. FLAAFFY and Tyrogue are hitting it off, and ELECTRIKE is rallying in CORPHISH. That's not good for us.
Are you sure they're in?
Well, maybe not yet. If we want a chance of surviving in this game, we need to bring the Lunales to our side. And that means working together.
You really expect me to trust you? Just because of one conversation we had?
Look, trust or not, you don't really have many options. And honestly, neither do I. We break them up, our chances of winning get much higher. Think about it. ELECTRIKE and FLAAFFY have been in power way too long. It's about time that they be knocked down a few pegs. And getting CORPHISH, and especially Tyrogue, onto our side is pivotal. If that doesn't happen before we go to elimination, I may actually be in trouble.
As crooked as Haunter may be, he brought up some very valid points. There is a strong power alliance in effect with ELECTRIKE and FLAAFFY. And now that it's separated, this may be the chance we need to break them up. Chocolate almost melted. Shouldn't that be your job, Miss Firebird? Shouldn't it be your job to mind your own business? Ugh. SERVINE is the one that completely ruined my position in the game with Haunter. But the more I think about it, it's actually SERVINE that's in the worst position of the three of us, even with Haunter. As crucial as Haunter was to my game, in a way, he actually held me back. And I'll bet any amount of money he'll do the exact same thing with SERVINE. So, it might be best to enlighten this little snake of who she's really working with. So, how's the game going so far? Seriously? That's the small talk you have planned? The game? Hey, is there really that much else to talk about? Even if I wanted to talk to you, why would I? We're pretty much mortal enemies forced to work together. Yes, but yet, I see many similarities between the two of us. Both fierce, hot-headed bitches who hate everyone and everything, and will do anything they can to win this stupid game. Well, you're almost right. First off, unlike you, I don't cheat. I can't risk getting disqualified even if my back's to the wall. And second, I'm not a bitch. You're the bitch. How are you not a bitch? Explain. Well, you're clearly someone who hates everyone and everything and isn't playing around at all. Whereas I just want to do what I can to win that money, even if it means acting like a monster. So you're not actually like this in real life? Well, I've always had a mean streak, but nothing too extreme. So you don't think everyone's a moron? Not entirely, but they have a lot of those qualities. I don't think you're making the case you think you are. Whatever, you don't know me at all. Anyway, despite our similarities, there is one crucial difference between us, and that is our resumes. What do you mean? Well, while I have toyed innocent minds and manipulated challenges to get my way, you've yet to really do anything of notice as of late, especially since your return to the game. Hey, that's not true. I was the one who saved myself with an idol to blindside that stupid monkey, Pantsier. About that. Was that really you? Or was that just Haunter? Excuse me? Think about it. The whole reason that plan worked was because Haunter gave you that idol. You never found it, and you weren't the one who used it. Okay, yeah, but I managed to convince him to use it. No, you didn't. He only played it on you so he could use you some more. That's what Haunter does, and what he has done to me this entire game. He makes you think you're the one in control and making these big moves when it's really his ideas. And while we're the one with blood on our hands, Haunter's just floating along, secretly causing more chaos. Is that really what you want? Well, exactly. Okay, so maybe that move required some help, but it was my idea to target Pantsier and separate Quilava and Zorua. SERVINE, you can't spend all your energy on 2 contestants. There's 15 others you could be targeting. And you know what's holding you back? Haunter. You think you're your own player, when in reality, Haunter's just controlling you. You're Pinocchio, and he's Geppetto controlling your every move. Wasn't Geppetto a good guy? I don't know. I never saw the movie. The point is, you want to be a real player, don't you? Then ditch the puppet master and find your own puppet. Take charge for once and quit waiting to make your move. It's a lot to consider. What is there to consider even? Us. Working together. Okay, I never said that. Well, it kind of sounded like you were. How am I supposed to trust you after everything you've done in this game so far? How am I supposed to trust you? Alright, touché. This is a risk for both of us. As much as I want you out, I want Haunter out more. And I don't think I can do it alone. This can be the move that puts you on the map. Would you help me? I'll think about it. In the meantime, let's get this moose finished. Ugh. This could be a huge mistake. Wow. If I pull this off, This will only further prove how much of a threat I am to Haunter. SERVINE and I could do some serious damage together. Until, of course, the time comes to cut her loose. But that won't be too much of an issue. It's good to be in control. Whew. I have to admit, Fletchinder does bring up some interesting points. I really don't know if working with Haunter long-term is best for my game. I got an idol out of the guy, and that's probably the best part of the deal I can get at this point. I'm not sure if working with Fletchinder is the best idea, but I need this money more than anybody else here, and I will do whatever it takes. If something starts to smell fishy, I'll just do what she said and find a different target. And that target will be her. Whew. Is everything set?
Looks like it. Let's pop this sucker in the oven.
Alright. You think we got this beat?
I hope so. I really don't want to go to elimination tonight.
Well, if we do lose, we'll get Magby on the team, so at least it's not all bad. We get the numbers advantage.
Well, speaking of numbers, I was actually able to talk to CORPHISH earlier today. He's interested in teaming up with us if we're ever in trouble.
Oh, fantastic! I'd have to see if ELECTRIKE's into it, but I don't see why he wouldn't be. That's great!
I know. CORPHISH is probably making his way in with ELECTRIKE as we speak. 97, 98, 99. Hey ELECTRIKE, I'm getting close to 100. Check it out. That's great, CORPHISH, but really try to be careful and maybe pay attention to the sauce. Oh, it's fine. It's still simmering. Everything's set. We've got this challenge locked. Oh no! CORPHISH, the sauce! Oh, shoot. I'm so sorry. It was an accident.
That doesn't matter, CORPHISH. You can't just go goofing off in an environment like this. Now the sauce is ruined.
Can't we make more?
No, we have minutes to go, and that was all we had.
So, what are we gonna do?
I guess we have to serve it without the sauce. We don't have a choice.
Okay, I'll start plating. No! Don't move.
I've got it covered. Just stand there and don't move.
I made an oopsie.
Okay. So our entree is now missing a very key element. Not good. But I still think we're going to be fine. We've got 2 other great dishes. We'll be okay. Alright guys, just 2 minutes left in the challenge. Let's get those dishes finished. Uh-oh. What's wrong? We've got a slight problem. Apparently, I had put the skillet cookie in the oven for a lot longer than I should have. I had set the timer as it had said in the cookbook, which was for a bigger portion. But since the skillet cookie we made was smaller, I needed to make the cook time smaller, but I guess I forgot. Oops.
Damn. That thing is cooked.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I totally ruined the dessert. It's no problem. It's not completely burnt. There's some good parts to it. We just have to get those good parts onto the plate. Besides, maybe the guest judge likes burnt chocolate?
You think so?
I hope so. Alright, I take back what I said earlier. We're in trouble. Big trouble. 30 seconds left, you guys! Let's go! It looks beautiful. Perfect. Just how I wanted it. How are the asparagus twists? Pretty good. The judge will love them. Oh, thank God. Hurry up! Time is running out! I'm going as fast as I can. Don't rush me. Lasagna's set.
Alright.
We're good. We're all set. Let's hope this works out. 3, 2, 1, and serve! Time's up, gang! Alright, teams. Please bring your dishes to your respective tables. What happened to you guys?
A lot of things. It's hard to name one over the other.
Look at that display! We've totally got this locked!
What even is that thing? A brick? How's a judge supposed to eat that?
I know. They're screwed! What is his problem? Unbelievable. Douche. Well, after hours of brutal labor in the kitchen, you finally have your completed meals ready to present to our esteemed guest judge. Are you ready to see who it is?
Yes!
Please pay attention to the screen above and say a big hello to Magby.
I knew it.
Yes!
I knew it.
Wow.
Feel it.
Sweet. Magby has been secluded for the entire challenge. He has no idea what you made or who made what. Magby will taste the dishes blindly as they're brought to him and rate them accordingly. Scores will be revealed when he's finished with everything. Understand?
Yes.
Hi, Magby. Oh, he can't hear you, MINCCINO, or see you. It's a one-way camera. He'll only hear what I say into this microphone. Watch. Hello, Magby. Are you ready to put your judging skills to the test?
I guess so. Bring on the food. Hope it's good.
Alright. Who wants to go first? I guess we'll go first, Bisharp. Alright. Heat more. Get ready to grab the dishes.
Here I come! Here I come! I'm coming! May I take your order?
No, it's Magby's order. You bring the food.
To Magby?
Yes, to Magby. Why didn't I just have Durant do this? Oh, his grandfather died. He had to go to his funeral. Ugh, excuses. Here you go. Don't ruin it, hot hands.
Alright, here I go!
Don't hit yourself on the... never mind.
Here you go! Bon appetizer! Sweet, finally, some food. Well, presentation looks nice. We got a salad, lasagna, and some sort of chocolate mousse. Oh, and it says everything's vegetarian. Impressive. I don't really eat that many vegetarian dishes, but let's see. The salad, very light, airy. The flavors work well together. The only thing, it's kind of dry. There's no dressing on the salad, so that kind of makes it taste like a bag of lawn trimmings a little bit. But not bad.
Okay, could be worse.
That is a good lasagna. It may not have meat, but it sure has flavor. Spices on point and cooked to perfection.
Yes!
Sweet. Whew. Well, what do you know? Turns out I can actually cook without pot. What a world. Whew. Now for the mousse. I've heard it's really hard to master, so let's see. Not perfect, but a good effort. It's really rich, which I know chocolate is supposed to be rich, but this takes it to a new level. Still, really sweet and a great closer. This team should be safe tonight. No promises, but it's looking good, Bisharp.
Alright, there you have it, Team Buzzwool. Magby has shared his thoughts. Feeling safe?
I think so, Bisharp. We'll have to wait and see, though.
The dishes all got pretty great reviews from Magby. That leaves me feeling pretty great about our chances of winning. Let's just hope the other teams weren't as good as ours. Alright, let's have our next team get ready to present. Here you go.
Let's hope Magby likes dried chicken and burnt cookie. Here's your second course, sir. Oh, this does not look as visually appetizing as the last meal was. But, hey, don't judge a book by its cover. Let's start tasting. The asparagus twists were the only thing that stood out to me. And they taste quite nice. The asparagus' taste comes through from the bacon and the pastry, while also warming up the palate for what's ahead. Really good. Nailed it.
Yeah, we did.
This chicken. It says it's supposed to be a Tuscan chicken with a cream sauce, yet there's no sauce. Not sure what happened there, but that hurts the dish quite a bit already. This suffers from the same problem the salad had before. It's way too dry. And the seasoning is not consistent at all. Very all over the place. Not good. Shit. I feel like this was all my fault.
Gee, I wonder why.
I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a cookie, I guess. Let's try it. Ugh, I need water. That thing is burnt.
Oh no.
It has some good elements, and I like the idea, but it is severely overcooked to the point where it's almost inedible. Plus, even if it was cooked, I don't know if it would really go with a chicken dinner in the first place. Very disappointing, and this team's performance, all in all, very mediocre.
The reviews weren't as bad as we thought they'd be, but at this point, we're gonna need a miracle if we want to win this challenge. Alright, we got one team left. Let's close this challenge out. Let's go, gang. We've got this locked. Here you go.
Here's our food.
Alright, one dessert coming up. Oh! Pfft. No! Oh no. And I think we just got one. As soon as that fruit chart hit the ground, it was like our odds of winning this challenge completely disappeared. Damn. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Oh well, that's it? We don't have a dessert to present. No, we have another tart back at the station. I'll go grab it. Nope, not so fast, Frostlass. The rules state you must present what you have on the table. But the tart's ruined. We don't have anything to present. Then you have nothing. I'm sorry, but you must present what you already have. Oh my god, I just screwed up.
I can't believe this.
Send him in.
I'm back! Heatmore, I think you might be missing one. Oh, somebody tripped outside. It was funny. Okay. Strange. There's no dessert. That's already a big problem. Well, it's seafood. And seafood I can actually eat, so that's a relief. I've got a big shellfish allergy, but I can actually eat crab and salmon. If these guys served something like lobster, they would be screwed. I wouldn't even have to taste it.
Oh. Wow. I guess we dodged a bullet. Now I think I know why they didn't have lobster in the pantry.
Salmon tostini. Very nice. Salmon isn't something I like all the time, but they did it very well. I'm not a big fan of Greek yogurt. I've always thought it has a very strange smell to me, but this tastes nice and it's very well executed. At least that part went well.
Munchlax and I make a pretty good team. I'm so glad he was there to help me.
Crab cakes. Did they cook corphish or something? I can't watch this, guys. I really can't. I get it, I do, but it's still creepy.
Please be good. We need this.
Wow, those are good.
Thank Arceus. Ugh, son of a bitch didn't do it.
Seriously, these are near perfect. They just perfectly melt in your mouth, and the flavor is so good, you almost hate to swallow it. This is probably the best dish I've had the entire day, for sure.
Yes!
Yes!
God. Yay!
However, the fact that they don't have a dessert is very noticeable, and it's going to hurt them score-wise. If the dessert were here, they'd probably be safe, but right now I'm not so sure.
Alright, thank you Magby for your feedback. We'll revisit you in a little bit with your scoring. As for you guys, I'll give you all time to think about what went right or wrong for you. But mostly what went wrong. Well, I hope you're happy now. You just cost us the bloody challenge. Hey, I tripped. It was an accident. It could have happened to anyone. Well, you could have at least watched where you were going. There was nothing in my way. My legs just buckled. It's common, DEWOTT. It's not Curly's fault, DEWOTT. Don't drill her like this. There's no reason to be this harsh. I don't mean to be harsh. I'm just upset something like this could have happened. We're probably going to lose because of one stupid mistake. Hey, Be glad for what we actually had on the plate. The other team messed up bad too, so we still have a bit of a chance. And we would have been in even more trouble thanks to Munchlax.
What? What did I do?
What's going on? Don't act so innocent. I saw you earlier. You almost ruined the crab cakes. I saw you with cinnamon in your hand and everything.
What?
Is this true, Munchlax? You were trying to sabotage us?
What? No, that's not what happened at all. I was trying to help you guys with the crab cakes by adding some paprika, but I grabbed cinnamon by mistake. I was about to add it when MINCCINO called for my help, and I ran to help her. I later realized that it was cinnamon, and I put it away. It was a near accident, and I'm sorry that it happened, but we managed to avoid it. Everything's fine.
Okay, I suppose that checks out. But why would you leave your post to help us all of a sudden? And why were you hesitating so much to drop the cinnamon in if you thought it was paprika? I almost added cinnamon to the salmon, but Munchlax stopped me. Munchlax? What's going on? I mean, isn't it obvious? What? What's obvious? I mean, he's obviously trying to sabotage you guys just like he sabotaged Swellow.
What?
Wait, what? He did what? Did you know about this?
Not a clue.
Yeah, believe it or not, Munchlax came to me that fateful day wanting me to assist him in blindsiding Swellow. I said no, but he did it anyway. I kept it to myself hoping to toy with him, but you know what? This is so much better.
Fletchinder, what in the...
Is what she's saying true? Did you really tamper with Swellow's guitar like that?
No! I mean... Okay, yes, but...
Oh my
God!
God! Arceus! Oh my god! I can't believe this.
This just got interesting.
You'd really stooped so low to the point of sabotage. I expect this from Haunter, but certainly not from you.
No offense taken. Hold on, you don't... That's not the full story.
We're listening.
Look, I may have committed a serious foul by framing Swellow like that, and I'm sorry, but I only did it because that one over there needed someone to execute her plan.
Munchlax, just stop with the lies. It's not going to help you.
No, don't listen to her. She even said I had to sabotage today or she'll spill the truth.
Look, pal, I do a lot of bad crap around here, but that was all you. Quit pointing your claws at me. I had nothing to do with this.
Yes, you did!
Munchlax, stop it. Give it a rest and stop making stupid excuses.
Okay, wait. No. I'm telling the truth and I could prove it. Riolu, you know what I'm saying is true. Please tell them that Fletchinder is just using me.
Oh, crap. Munchlax? I have no idea what you're talking about.
What?
What?
No! That's not true! You know it! He's lying!
Even if it is true, that doesn't change the fact that you did it, Munchlax. Munchlax, the jig is up. You've been found out for who you truly are, and there's nothing you can do about it. You should be ashamed of yourself. I never would have expected this from you.
Me neither.
I don't think anyone was expecting that. Myself included. All I wanted to do was to find out what Munchlax was trying to do. I didn't think it was this serious. At all. He's apparently been up to some shady stuff for a while now, and whether he intended it or not, it's bad. Any idea I had of potentially working with him in this game is gone now. Completely.
I can't believe this. I was exposed, and to an extent, I was framed too. My game has hit a brand new low, and I'm not sure if I can get back up from it.
I'm honestly at a loss for words. The sabotage of Munchlax was not intentional, yet it worked perfectly. I just am not understanding why Riolu kept his mouth shut. He had every right to tell the truth, but he didn't. He kept his mouth shut. What's he planning? Anyway, I'm sorry, Munchlax, but if you didn't want to be exposed, you should have stuck with our deal. This one's on you, pal. Alright, we have finished with the tasting portion of the challenge. It's been long, brutal, and surprisingly explosive. Right, Munchlax? Not now. Just not now. Whatever. Now, Magby has submitted his scores as he rejoins us out here in the kitchen. He still has no idea what team made what meal. Enjoy your food, Magby?
For the most part, yeah. I'm sorry to whatever team ends up losing, but I can't wait to join your team.
Well, there's no better way to make a first impression than by causing your team to lose. But let's first reveal what team you won't be joining. It was a close battle between two teams for last place, while another team sailed ahead with their cuisine. With 23 points out of 30, the team in first place is... Team Buzzwole!
Alright!
Yes! Yes! Thank goodness. You guys are safe and will receive an advantage at the next challenge. Great job, guys. Whew. It feels awesome to lead the team to victory today. This will definitely earn me some cool points going forward. I'm feeling pretty damn good right about now. Whew. That leaves Team Xurkitree and Team Guzzlord. Both teams performed poorly today in this challenge, and the scoring was very close on who did a worse job between the two of you. In fact, only 1 point separated you guys in the scoring. By a score of 17 to 16, the team going to elimination tonight is Team Xurkitree, which means Team Guzzlord, you did it with only 2 dishes, but it was enough. You guys are safe. Oh,
yes! I'm not going home.
Yes! Yes! I did it! I mean, we did it! We did it, guys! Yes! Damn it. Yeah. Damn.
I'm really sorry, guys.
Team Xurkitree. You guys were the best of the best from the last challenge, but today, you were the worst. One of you 6 will leave tonight, and will be replaced by Magby. Head on out and deliberate. We'll see you guys tonight. Whew. Yes! It feels awesome to win the challenge today. I may have been tough, but it was certainly effective. And the best part is, I've completely stopped worrying about FLAAFFY. I'll still have to talk to her, of course, but the nervousness is totally gone. Things are looking up for old DEWOTT, mates. Whew. I don't know what hurt worse, the loss or DEWOTT's attitude. It was appalling. I'm gonna need to talk to him about this, and fast, because it's absolutely a problem. Whew.
Well, after today, I may be in a little bit of trouble. But Tyrogue said he had my back, and maybe he can get me into his alliance. Here's hoping your boy CORPHISH lasts another day. Whew. I'm sorry I caused you guys to lose today.
Oh, don't worry about it, dude. It actually kind of worked out for the best. Once the elimination's over with, you're on our team. If there was any challenge to lose, this one was probably it.
Well, we're not out of the woods yet. You still need to make sure you don't go home tonight. Same with FLAAFFY.
Don't worry, we've got a plan in place. We just need to wait for Tyrogue to show up. Right, FLAAFFY? FLAAFFY! What? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something earlier. You mean DEWOTT during the challenge? So it wasn't just me, you saw that too?
What's the problem?
DEWOTT's been acting very strange lately, especially today during the challenge. He was very competitive and even a little mean. It was surprising. I mean, he even laughed at me for my burnt dessert.
That's not cool.
It wasn't. You need to talk to him about this, FLAAFFY. I know. I think this might have to do with the awkwardness from yesterday.
Maybe, but you never know with DEWOTT.
Hey guys. Oh, perfect. Glad you could make it, Tyrogue. Of course, wouldn't miss it. Gotta stay informed. So, we got a plan for tonight? We do. But you might not like it that much. Oh, why's that? I thought we were gonna target Haunter. Well, we kind of changed the plan after the challenge today. MISMAGIUS? I thought she did a good job. No, we were thinking CORPHISH. What? Why? Look, Tyrogue, I know he's your friend and your old teammate, but today at the challenge, all he did was cause problems. He almost forgot the chicken, he wasn't taking anything seriously, and he ruined the sauce with minutes to go. Yeah, as bad as Haunter is, at least he doesn't fool around during challenges. As much. The point is, from a team standpoint, I don't trust CORPHISH. He just seems like too much of a wild card to keep around. Okay, so CORPHISH made some mistakes today. We all made some. Just because he had one bad day doesn't mean he's automatically a dead man walking. Yeah, but he was sent home before for similar reasons. And I'd prefer him leaving now than before he goes back to the levels of what he did during the fashion show. He may not have the fireworks anymore, but that doesn't mean there won't be any more explosions. Especially with Bisharp at the wheel. But he's a number. I said he'd be willing to work with us. That's 4-2. We can at least keep him around for one more round. We thought about that, but we really don't think he'd be willing to vote with Haunter and MISMAGIUS. Plus, if we do send him home, we'll have Magby on the team. That's still 4-2.
Yeah, and I'm not someone who'll go around and cause chaos during a challenge.
Yeah, it's not that CORPHISH is a bad guy, and we appreciate you getting him on board, we really do, but we don't really need him that much, and he's just the biggest liability for the team at this moment. You understand? Yeah, of course, I get it. He was kind of distracting today. So, you're fine with voting him out tonight?
Yeah, you got it.
Awesome, glad to have the plan in place.
Okay. Problem. My main alliance wants to target my backup alliance. I mean, CORPHISH and I aren't exactly best buddies or anything, but I still made a promise to him that I'd have his back. With him gone, I'm the lone Lunala on a team full of Solgaleos. As much as I think FLAAFFY and ELECTRIKE have my back, I'm not 100% sure they can be trusted. All the shit that happened with Riolu has kind of affected my trust going forward. CORPHISH is my safety net. And I don't know if I want my safety net out just yet. Oh, there you are. I was just coming to check out that everything was all set. Oh, yeah, about that. There's something I should probably tell you. What is it? Should I be worried? Ah, damn it, I knew I'd be in trouble after messing up that damn sauce. No, it's not that. Everything's fine. You have nothing to worry about. The Alliance is still set to vote for Haunter? Yep, that is the plan we discussed. Oh, awesome. That is such a relief, man. Now I can relax. Alright, I'll see you tonight. Yeah. Bye, CORPHISH. If I told him the truth, he would have not only been mad, but he would have scrambled and had maybe gotten the numbers to tie. Then everyone's mad at me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There you are! I finally found you! Zorua, I still don't want to talk about this. You're not going to talk. I'll do the talking. Look, I get what you're going through. You're confused and you're not sure of what to do, but it's clear that you're starting to feel something towards me. No, Zorua, I told you that's not the case. You may not think so, but I do. You're confused, and you need help to figure out who you are. That's not what's going on, so shut up for 2 seconds and let me do this. Do what? Oh! Now, tell me, honestly, did you feel anything this time? No. Why do you keep denying this, Quilava? This isn't healthy. Whatever it is you're trying to do. Ugh, why can't you just let this go? I told you, I don't have feelings for you, Zorua. Accept that. This has nothing to do with a stupid crush. This has to do with you being open and honest with yourself. And that's what I've been doing. I know I'm straight, and I don't need you trying to test me or anything. Oh, really? Then why didn't you stop it? Huh? If you didn't feel anything for the kiss, why didn't you stop it? That's not important, Zorua. Oh, I think it is. It just shows even more that you're lying to yourself. No, again, Zorua, that's not what's going on here. Then what is it? You keep saying that's not what the deal is, so what is it? Why can't you realize that you're gay? Because I already know I am!
What? Yeah. You heard me. I know that I'm gay. I've known that for years. I don't understand. What isn't there to get? You were right. You've been right this whole f***ing time. I like girls, I hate guys, and I even had feelings for you at one point. What? That's right. But see, here's the thing, Zorua. Not everyone who's gay can be out and proud. Some of us have no choice but to stay in the closet. You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know what I could end up losing if I admit the truth. How much hurt this confession could cause. If that means keeping this a secret, then so be it. I didn't choose to be this way, and I didn't choose to have these feelings. So yeah, maybe I am gay. But maybe I don't want to be. Quilava, no, forget it. I'm done. I'm not talking to you anymore. You went too far this time, Zorua, so do us both a favor and leave me alone. Wow. I had no idea Quilava's situation was that intense. Me trying to practically push her out of the closet was definitely not a smart idea. But what Quilava's doing is not healthy at all. She's sacrificing her own happiness to avoid hurting others. I still want to try and help, but right now I honestly don't think I can. I wish there was a way I could bring all of those guys together and onto the same page.
You really think that's best for you? What do you want? Why does everyone ask me that with such negativity? I never crossed you in the past, did I? The abandoned grapevine is pretty extreme. I know you're not to be trusted, pal. Fair. But, to be honest, that alliance of yours shouldn't be trusted either. Hearing that from you, I really question that statement.
Listen to him, Tyrogue. He has a point.
What are you doing here? She's part of my alliance. And you could be too if you do what we tell you to do. What's that? Vote for FLAAFFY. Yeah, right. Nice try. But I'm not voting her out tonight. Do you want to win this game? What? Of course I do. Who doesn't? If you keep aligning yourself with that alliance, you never will.
Their numbers are already large enough as it is. And they just want to get themselves to the end. If you and EEVEE stay with them, they'll just cut you loose when the time comes. Maybe even sooner than later.
No. You're wrong. They wouldn't do that. They're trustworthy. Something I know you're not. What do they want to do tonight? Well, they want CORPHISH gone.
Is that really what you want to do?
Well, I mean, CORPHISH and I barely even talked before today, but he's familiar. He's like a backup plan in case things go south. So you're saying things might go south? No! I mean, maybe.
Tyrogue, as crazy as it sounds, this is the best move you could make at this point. It might even help you get to the end. Working with that alliance would be like setting yourself up for failure. It needs to be broken up before it becomes too powerful.
And they toss you aside like used gum from a moving car.
They're already after Lunalis. Are you really sure? Like 100% sure that they'd stop at just CORPHISH?
I need to think. I really need to think.
You think this'll work?
No guarantees. But if it doesn't, this really only hurts him. Call me crazy, but I'm actually considering this. There is a big alliance out there, and if me and EEVEE continue to work with them in the future, it could set us up for failure. As crooked as Haunter seems, he brings up valid arguments. But still, it could just be me reading too much into what's happening and becoming paranoid. Maybe I should stick with the plan and send home my only other former teammate. This is actually really difficult when I didn't expect it to be. This whole thing's really heavy, man. Competitions get fierce.
You seem like a really nice guy, but we need to keep this team focused. I vote for CORPHISH. I'm sorry, CORPHISH. I wish we could have gotten to know you a little more.
I have to strike now before I lose this chance. I vote for FLAAFFY.
I hope he knows what he's doing. I vote for FLAAFFY.
This might be the toughest vote yet for me, but after thinking it over, I sadly vote to eliminate.
Okay, look, I get you're going through a difficult time, but we really need you back as soon as possible, Durant. I can't survive with Heatmore alone. I don't care if he was like a second father to you. Be on the red eye tonight, or there will be consequences. Okay, now he's crying. I don't have time for this. Hello, Team Circuitry, and welcome to your first elimination as a new team. You all know the drill by now, but the chances of going home are larger than ever before. I only have 5 Oranberries with me tonight. And if you don't get one, not only will you be eliminated, you will also be replaced by Magby, who's sitting here waiting patiently for the results. Fingers crossed everything runs smoothly. Yeah, I think we should be okay though.
We'll see about that.
Oranberries go to MISMAGIUS, ELECTRIKE, Tyrogue, and that's it. The 3 of you left all received votes tonight, and must step forward to the bench. Oh, dang it.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, it's not common to have 3 people down at the front, but that's what's happening tonight. CORPHISH, Haunter, and FLAAFFY. All 3 of you have reasons to leave the game tonight. CORPHISH, this is your first time in the bottom since you returned to the game. And today you showed everyone exactly why you were sent home the first time. Your clumsiness almost caused your team to redo your entree, and they were forced to improvise once you messed up the sauce, a very crucial part of the dish. Any thoughts?
Look, we're all Pokemon here. We've all made mistakes before. I know I screwed up today, and I know it was pretty bad, but I don't think that's enough to send me home.
So you don't think you're in any danger tonight?
No.
Okay. Haunter. Like CORPHISH, this is familiar territory for you. And after your surprise idol play last ceremony, that's left people starting to realize your true nature, and realizing that you could be a large threat.
Am I a threat? Sure, I think so. But am I a liability to this team? Absolutely not. I'm not going anywhere, Bisharp. But these 2 should be worried.
Interesting. FLAAFFY, this is your first time in the bottom since the game's start. You've been flying under the radar while still forming strong bonds with your teammates. You're strong in challenges, but today was a rare misstep for you. Will this be the chance your team has to take you out? I hope not, Bisharp, but I'm confident that my friends have my back, and we'll stick to our plan for tonight. Wow, so all of you feel that you're safe tonight despite receiving votes? Yes.
Yep, precisely.
Well, one of you is about to be blindsided like never before, and will probably be in search of numerous answers. But first, let's read the votes. First vote. CORPHISH. Haunter. FLAAFFY. We're at 1 vote each. Next vote. CORPHISH.
What? That can't be right.
Next vote. FLAAFFY. Oh, now I'm getting nervous.
Good.
There's only 1 vote left to read, you guys. This last vote is not for Haunter. Haunter, you are now safe with only 1 vote. You can head back to your seat.
Thank you, Bisharp.
CORPHISH, FLAAFFY, one of you is about to leave this game. Still feeling confident? I think so.
Not as confident as I was earlier.
Excellent. There's only 1 vote left. FLAAFFY, Yeah? I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
No. No way. But you're going to have to say goodbye to CORPHISH, because he's leaving us tonight unabandoned. Oh. Damn. Oh, thank God. What? What happened? That might have been the right move for your game, but this was the right move for mine. You're going to regret this. Yeah? I actually don't think I will. FLAAFFY, you're safe and can relax back at your seat with your berry. Thank you, Bisharp. CORPHISH, how does it feel to be eliminated once again? You know, I didn't think it would hurt as badly as it did last time. But seeing as though I didn't see this coming, like, at all, I think this hurts even more. I'm so sorry, CORPHISH. We just feel that this is what's best for the team going forward. Tyrogue, I didn't want to do this, CORPHISH. You have to believe me. It's just what the best move is for me right now. Hey, no worries, dude. I get it. You did what you had to do. So, no hard feelings? None. It's my own fault I'm here. I waited too long to really play this game, and I paid the price for it. I'll miss you, dude. Same here, man. Good luck. Same goes to all of you. Have a blast the rest of your time here. It's still a vacation and should be treated as such. Peace! Bye, CORPHISH! Later, CORPHISH! Bye! Well, he took that a lot better than I expected him to, but that's CORPHISH for you. Team Circuitry, you have now lost your first team member. But, lucky for you, you've got a new one in his place. Magby, welcome to your new team. Sweet. Alright. Welcome back, Magby. Calm down. We're not out yet. Your night is done, you guys. You can head on back to the cabins. Lights out. Tyrogue just screwed himself over big time. He had the perfect opportunity to break up the power alliance of ELECTRIKE, FLAAFFY, Magby, and DEWOTT. But he chickened out at the last second. I weep for him and his game. The decision was at first difficult, but the more I thought about it, it was actually pretty easy. Sure, being the only Lunala on the team might be a little scary, but if I had voted out FLAAFFY, you know what that would have made me? Riolu. I would have done exactly what he did to me in EEVEE all those days ago. I witnessed what it was like to be accused of that shit when I didn't even do it. I did not want to experience the hell that would occur if I actually did it. CORPHISH, I would have loved to work with you, dude. But it just wasn't in the cards. I wish you the best, and I hope you understand. Well, I actually have a team now. And we have the numbers. I was pretty scared that this team switch would ruin everything I had worked for in this game so far, but this is probably the best case scenario that could have happened. Whether or not I'll be this lucky as the game goes on is doubtful, but for now, things are looking up. Well, at least I get to chill in that awesome lake house some more. That'll be fun. He was not really supposed to say that, but whatever, you guys probably all expected that anyway. So, with Magby now on a team, the final 18 is officially set. What's yet to come in this game? Will Tyrogue regret his decision going forward? Will DEWOTT continue to become more competitive? What's going to happen with Quilava and Zorua? Plus, SERVINE and Fletchinder are working together. Arceus only knows how that's going to end. But we'll just have to wait until next time to find out on Abandoned. Whew. Damn. I was finally starting to really play this game. But I guess it was just a little too late. I understand why Tyrogue did what he did, and there are no hard feelings. I'm not a vengeful person. I just hope he knows what he's doing, and that the move was worth it for him in the end. I'm thankful for Abandoned for giving me a second shot at the game, and a chance to really prove everyone here that I can handle it. As I said last time, I made friends for life, and experiences that I'll always remember. When I'm not stoned, that is. Ha! Peace out, guys. CORPHISH will be seeing y'all later. Professional models and competitive eaters compete for charity in Beauty and the Feast.